Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Liz, and today I have another episode of Tech Touch-Up Tuesday. I hope your Tuesday is going wonderfully so far. I'm excited to just chit-chat with you, get ready, talk about some life updates, some tech updates, some, exciting over the weekend updates, and then I'm also trying out for the very first time the Venice Fling palette. This is a collaboration with Sarian and Estate Cosmetics, and this released earlier in fall this year, and I am just so excited and inspired by the color story here. I know it's not necessarily the most Christmassy palette, it's more of like a summer spring palette, but I wanted to mix it up today and give you guys an awesome look. So with that, let's get into the video. So I'm filming again before class on Monday night, and I already did foundation, concealer, and my eyebrows, and I primed my eyelids with some concealer. We are going in with this beautiful palette today, the Venice Fling palette. When this first came out earlier this fall, I really wanted it, but I wanted to wait and see the reviews, and then I decided to get it, and I have a few other products from Estate Cosmetics that I'll be trying today. But I had a really good weekend. I was able to talk to a few high school students over Zoom who are thinking about colleges and college applications. A lot of them were juniors in high school, and so they're starting to think about what they need to do to prepare for the applications, like what exams they should take, how to find colleges, and what the application looks like. It's kind of hard to pick a college, so I can relate to that. I applied to 14 schools, and I thought I had my mind set on one, and then I didn't get in, and then I was really confused, and I didn't end up deciding which school I was going to go to until I toured it in person. And I toured it, I think, a week and a half before the deadline to turn in to submit your final decision. So I am so fortunate I got to tour. Now that we are in, disease times, in-person tours might not happen, but virtual tours are definitely still recommended, and images of the campus. And for me, weather was super important. Weather, size. When I was on campus and I toured, I felt like all of the students were really happy. And that kind of made a huge difference for me, honestly. Because, I know everyone has their preference, but I feel like a lot of schools, if it's too competitive or if there's too many students, it might not seem like everyone's, like relaxed and like a community and everyone's connected, I guess. So I felt like I wanted a smaller school, and the idea of going into a lecture hall with one professor and 400 students, that scared me. So that's another reason why I didn't choose a big state school. But I thought it would be kind of a cool idea to go and kind of explore, maybe in a few videos in depth, maybe give some tips for high school students so that they can figure out more of the process of college so that they can feel less stressed. I know for me, it was mostly me and my mom that were the drivers behind applying and making sure deadlines were met. But I know some schools have really good counselors, like some high schools give their students a lot of time and attention. That just wasn't the case for me, so me and my mom figured most of it out. But yeah, I think I might end up making some videos to help some seniors, juniors and seniors in high school. And then also they were asking about when they should know their major, when they should be thinking about their major, feeling like you should know it before you even pick the school. I did not know for certain what I wanted to do before I went to my college, and so I knew I wanted to try computer science classes, and I knew I was good at math, so that ended up working out, that I was able to double major in math and CS. But I didn't choose the school based on, you know, it's the best in the United States for computer science or the best in the United States for mathematics. So, you know, if you can get into a school and you know like what you want to do for your major already, then like full speed ahead, that's amazing. But I'm pretty sure like for my school, you didn't even have to declare your major until second semester of your sophomore year of college. So I feel like it gives you some time and flexibility if you want to explore a few different topics, a few different areas before you commit to your degree. So that was really nice. Something random happened last night and I had an allergic reaction to a new cream, a sample cream. So it wasn't something I bought, thank goodness. Didn't waste money and get a rash, but if you see any texture here, I'm wearing thick foundation to disguise it, but it was pretty red and irritated yesterday. But you know, at least people on Zoom probably can't tell. So that's kind of nice. So I wanted to do like this little red backdrop because I want to go in with this beautiful purple. It's beautiful. The camera can't even tell how pretty it is. But I'm excited to go into that shade. I'm really excited. Okay. Okay, so now we have a lot of good blending. Okay, I might take just a little bit more of that red because I want it to kind of fade upward to like this nice red. I just think it'll look really smoky and pretty. And also, the reason why I was so happy about this eyeshadow palette is because it's a collaboration with Bailey Sarian. She is a YouTuber who does Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays, which kind of inspired my Tech Touch-Up Tuesday series because she can multitask with doing her makeup and talking about like some true crime story. And so it's kind of like a relaxing, well, not super relaxing because it's a true crime, but it's like kind of nice to see her do her beautiful makeup artistry and then also share some history at the same time. And kind of like, it's kind of cool because you kind of put the pieces together and you can, she kind of gives you some inputs on maybe if they caught the killer or if they didn't, who it might be. So that's kind of cool. And so I like the idea of multitasking, talking to you guys, keeping it real, and also having fun with makeup. And now I'm going in with the purple. Now I'm a little cautious. I don't know if it's gonna have fallout. So I have a little tissue here. So I'm gonna pick this up. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna place it right here. Get a good amount on my brush. And maybe I should spray it too. I'm just gonna spray it. Sometimes that makes the eyeshadow stick better to the eyelid. So let's see. Oh yes. See, I knew that this purple was not going to disappoint. Okay, I'm not seeing too much fallout. There's fallout more in the pan as I am applying it on my brush. I'm so excited to do like fun, colorful looks because the last few videos I had more natural, everyday kind of looks. And it's always good to like mix things up, you know? It's always good to go out of your comfort zone a little bit. I am excited because I am getting a few makeup things for my birthday and Christmas, so I will probably be filming a haul for you. And I just love makeup. And so I'm excited about that. Oh, I already can tell. I don't know. Do you guys see it? I love it. It's really pretty. Okay. Trying to see if there's enough pigment happening on this area. Looks like more pigment is on the front, the inner corner, and I need more pigment on the outer corner. Okay. I had my last bioinformatics class, and then I have a study session for bioinformatics, and I have a study session for cybersecurity later, and then so I have those two final exams, and then I'll have a final presentation for my entrepreneurship class, and that, oh boy, that is something that I am more concerned about because we have to cram a lot in a short amount of time. So my speaking part will only be like 3 to 3.5 minutes, but I'm expected to have it super prepared, just like a 2-minute pitch on Shark Tank. We had to do a 2-minute pitch earlier this semester, and so that was stressful, but because I'm in a team, I didn't have to do the full 2 minutes. I only had to do about like 30 seconds or 45 seconds, but I think, so then knowing what went into that makes me nervous now that I have to do like 3 to 3.5 minutes. And that's so interesting because in my bioinformatics class, I had to do like a 15 to 20 minute presentation already this semester, and that wasn't stressing me out as much just because I don't know, the business stuff it's complicated. It's not as much in my comfort zone, and like what goes into a business, like planning your revenue model and performing customer discovery to see if your product is something people will buy. So that's stuff that I learned that I did not really think about before. I had never taken a business class, and so it's kind of interesting to think about what goes into starting a business and making a business successful, and also branding, like user experience and how that plays into the success of a company. Like there's a certain way that Apple makes its products that make it very appealing and user-friendly, and I think that contributes a lot to its success as a brand and company. It's only 1 semester of a class, so we couldn't get into too much detail with certain things, but we did cover a wide range of topics. So it was more about breadth and less about depth. Okay, yes. Trying to see, I know the lighting is changing, so I'm sorry about that. Yes, okay. So I'm happy with the purple thus far. Purple did not disappoint, no. So I think I'm gonna do the lower lash line first. So I'm gonna take just like a little flat angled brush, and I'm gonna go in with, yeah, we'll go in with the red shade. The first shade I go in with is like what everything will lay on top of. So sometimes it will be the most pigmented because it's the first that's touching the skin rather than touching other product. And so just like I kind of went in with the light peach and then the red on the upper eyelid, now I'm going in with this kind of, it's called Puppy Love, which is such a pretty name. It's like a really pretty crimson red, kind of like a burgundy and a red mixed together with a little bit of sheen to it, and I think it's really pretty. So now I'm going to blend it with just a pencil brush, go back and forth, whoop whoop. This part feels a little funny, but I always look up so that I can really blend. Okay, and then I'm going to take some of the purple shade, which is called Roller Skates. That's such a fun name. I like that. I'm gonna put that, focus it on the center. Ooh, okay. So I start, where you first put your brush down is where the most pigment is going to go, and then as you move it, you will be blending it out. So I want to focus more of the color on the center and then kind of wiggle the rest back and forth. I used to be so scared of putting eyeshadow like on my lower eyelid, but I feel like it can make your eyes really pop, just pop a lot better. Yes, okay. Oh, I love purple. It might not be the most December color, but it's the color that I wanted to do today. Okay, so now I'm going in with a brown eye pencil, and I'm going to put this in the waterline of my eye, but I am going to kind of angle myself so that it's comfortable to do it. Sometimes it's not comfortable to do it and try to film it at the same time. So now the waterline and the tight line have a little bit of darker color there with the brown eyeliner, and I'm just kind of blending everything out one more time. Do, 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 do. For the inner corner, I'm gonna take this gold shade, which is called Soul, and I'm excited about this, because I think purple and yellow kind of pop off of each other. Oh yes, oh yes. There we go. Ooh, she is vibrant. I like this. I definitely, when you look at all of the colors together, I feel like this one really does stand out, and I really like, in comparison to the others, like this one is also pretty shimmery, but I feel like this one looks very unique. Like I've seen other golds. Gold is like pretty common in my eyeshadow palettes, but I feel like this tone is really yellow, and I really like that. So right now on camera, you can't really tell how yellow it is, but I really like it. It looks like a unique little inner corner highlight. I'm just kind of wiping. This thing is really useful. I got this off of Bailey Sarian's recommendation too. It's good for spot cleaning brushes in between, like when you want to switch a color like I am, and then you can wash this separately and then reuse it. So that's really convenient. So for my brow highlight, going in with Ocean Avenue, I wanted to show you guys different ways of using this, and I wanted to utilize as many shades as I could with this tutorial. Gotta rearrange for this eyebrow. What kind of makeup have you guys been eyeing for purchasing? I know that there's been a lot of like holiday gift sets, but I don't always buy into that unless it's like something I've been wanting for a while. For the most part, I wait till things get reviewed before I decide to purchase them, just because I'm a little cautious, but not always. Like with the Baby Yoda palette, I was like, oh, I need this. So, and that palette did not disappoint. And then some different collections are just not as much my taste, so then I won't buy them unless I really want them. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to do some bronzer and some blush real quick. I use the same bronzer all the time. It's just from ColourPop, and this is actually one of the few things I've ever hit pan on because I don't know, I like the shade, it works for me, so maybe I'll just end up repurchasing it, because if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? I don't want to waste money on something that I might not like as much. So when Bailey Sarian did her reveal video of this palette, she actually used the shade Bonfire, which is one that I use in my crease when I first started. So I'm gonna use that as my blush. Okay, I just blew on it just because like a little bit of sparkle was on it. But yeah, I'm going in with my brush. Okay, gonna do a little smile to get those cheekbones. As is always the case, for you guys, the blush like never shows up that vibrantly. Well, okay, now it's showing up. Okay, sometimes like for me in person, it looks like super intense blush, like oh no, she did her makeup in the dark. And then for you guys, it's like I barely even put any on, but I feel like you guys are seeing it now. This is a really nice blush color. The whole vibe of this palette is very like Venice Beach, tropical. I like it. Definitely got that sun-kissed kind of vibe, sun-kissed glow, sunset eyes. I like it. Okay, so then the next product from Estate that I got is one of their highlighters. It is in the shade Lit, which is kind of funny because the other highlighter I got from, I believe it was Milk, theirs was also called shade Lit. that's what they named it. So I'm just gonna apply it with my finger because I feel like it. We're committed. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know, you guys, can you see it? Hopefully you can see it. My hair is getting in the way. You know me, I'm someone who doesn't typically explore the highlighter world, but I am trying new things. This one looks like really subtle and I like that. Yes, I can vibe with this one. If you're cringing at how I'm applying this, please let me know your favorite way to apply highlighter, because I clearly need some advice with the brushes to apply highlighter. But this is fun though, I like this. I feel like with this product, it'll like melt into the skin throughout the day and look even better. And for me, I put on a lot of foundation today to help with the skin issues. And then I'll probably go in with my little tiny brush and I'll just put some of the shade for my brow highlight, just because I always love a good brow highlight. And do a little blendy up here, just a little blendy. So now I'm gonna do mascara real quick. So now that my mascara is done, I can just do the last step, which is the lip color. This is a matte lip color in the shade Snack. With that, I think the look is complete. This shade is very like peachy pink coral. I think it's kind of bold, and I think normally I would probably just choose to have my lips bold or my eyes bold and not both of them bold together. But I do like the formula on this. I feel like with a more subtle, casual eye look, I feel like it would be the star of the show. But I'm overall really happy with how this turned out. If you need any holiday gift ideas, check out my Amazon Prime gift ideas video. I had a lot of fun filming that, and now I am maybe going to buy some of those things for myself, because I really liked some of the ideas, and I don't own everything yet. So check that out. Thank you guys so much for another episode of Tech Touch Up Tuesday. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know what you are thinking of for this Christmas, what kind of stuff you're excited for, happy about, if there's any makeup things that you think I would like or that I should check out for myself because you really like them. And with that, I will see you very soon.